Hello everyone. Today I want to speak about a very important topic, which is regarding expenses, money. So you must be wondering and asking and reading about how much is an average or the average expenses for you when you move to Canada. So today I'm going to explain to you from my personal experience. I live in St. John's, Newfoundland. This is on the east coast of Canada, and I'm going to list to you the average fixed expenses that you will have to be prepared to pay on a monthly basis. So number one, obviously you're gonna be living somewhere. So assuming that you're going to rent when you arrive, I am still renting until today, and you will be looking at anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 per month. So this is assuming that if you were alone and living by yourself or sharing an apartment with one other person. This is different than renting a room in a shared house. So when you're renting a room, you will be looking at anywhere between $400 to $500 a month, and that one normally is inclusive of the utilities. However, I'm talking about you and your wife, or you and your family. You have children maybe, as a couple, for example, or you by yourself renting a one bedroom or a studio apartment. So you should be looking at anywhere between 1,000 to 1,500. This is an average. So for a family, let's say a 2 to 3 bedroom house, you will be looking at an average of 12 to 1,400. So this is the biggest expense that you will have on a monthly basis, which is your monthly rent. Now, if you buy a house, that's completely different, and that one will involve a mortgage payment. If you don't pay the full amount in cash, that's a completely different thing. But I'm talking about the common scenario of someone arriving in the province and renting a house or an apartment. This is number one. Number two comes your insurances attached to the house. So some landlords will dictate that you have to get a tenant insurance. That one protects you or protects your contents, anything you own inside the apartment, because the landlord normally would have an insurance for the house itself. So you'll be looking at anywhere between $20 to $25 a month on average for the tenant insurance. Then after that, you will have the most important thing after having a place to sleep, is your mobile phone expenses. So assuming you're gonna bring your device with you from wherever you come, and you should be paying anywhere between $40 to $50 a month for let's say 2 to 3 gig data plan plus unlimited calling and texting nationwide. This is your phone expenses. If you want to go for an unlimited data, unlimited calling, unlimited texting, you will be looking at $70 to $80 a month. That's only for your mobile or wireless expenses. And then after that, coming to the utilities, so you will have your heat and light, which is basically your electricity bill. Assuming your house runs on electric heat, you will be paying in the summer around the $100 mark, and then in the winter it jumps up to $400 to $500 a month. So you will be talking about, let's say, $300 on average for your heat and light. Now, if you are living in a house that uses oil furnace or oil heating, and this is common in the older houses in Newfoundland, or specifically in St. John's, then your bill for oil will be $100 to $150 during the winter months, and then another $100 or $80 to $100 for your lights, basically, because the heat is covered by oil furnace. So you will be looking at probably $300 in the winter and 80 maybe, I would say 80 to 100 of winter season. So this is then what else is left for utilities. You will have your internet and cable. So internet and cable runs between, depends on the company that you choose. Bell is slightly more expensive than Rogers. However, you can get a decent package from Rogers for around $80 to $90. That will give you decent speed and the basic cable channels. For Bell, you will be looking at 120 to 150 for a good bundle of fiber optic wireless or fiber optic internet, and a good cable TV with some decent channels bundles. So then comes there your car. So if you're planning to buy a car, which is highly recommended given the weather conditions in Newfoundland and bus routes that are available today, then if you buy a car, you will be paying around an average of $150 to $200 a month for insurance. Because coming from anywhere apart from US or from Europe or UK, your driving history will not be recognized in Newfoundland. So you will be looking at $150 to $200 a month for your insurance. And then gas. So of course it depends on how far is your work or university from your house. But then the city is small. So I would say 200 a month to 250 is a good average to assume. Okay. So here you go. So from my calculation and based on what I spend today as a fixed expenses, you will be looking at around $2,000 a month for your fixed expenses. Then after that comes the other expenses, of course, which are the stuff that you can control. This is your other things like your food, your additional expenses, the stuff that you buy. So to have a budget, you will need around $3,000 to $4,000 as a small family in a month to be able to live a decent life. You know? So I hope this video and this information are useful, and if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments and I will respond to them. And subscribe to my channel for all the new material. Thanks and good luck.